very warm welcome to the Circuit Paul Ricard here at Le Castellet as SRO Esports returns once again for the second Sim Pro Series.
Great to have these guys in the arena in this kind of environment using unfamiliar rigs and setups. We are very much back to full fat racing.
Hello everyone, Rory Alexander here and welcome along to episode 2 of our series covering the SRO Sim Pro Series here at the gorgeous Paul Ricard. Last time out we got acquainted with this brand new series and we caught up with Luke Whitehead, McLaren Veloce driver, as he tackled round number 1. It was an interesting race. It started off badly but then he recovered really well, and while we're here we're also going to be seeing how the lines are blurred between esports and the real thing. So we're here in front of and in the shadow of the McLaren Race Centre, brand new facility because we've got a brand new on-track new race series starting, the McLaren Trophy Series. We're here with Malcolm from McLaren, who's going to tell us a little bit about the cars and about the series itself. So thank you for joining us. Tell us a little bit about the cars and about the series.
Okay, so the McLaren Trophy Series is 5 rounds, mirroring the SRO GT World Challenge, so travelling around all the great circuits within Europe. And we've got 2 cars here, the 570S Trophy, and now the brand new Artura Trophy. Artura Trophy is a step up from Artura GT4 that we launched this year for GT4 racing all around the world. Essentially a GT4 car with a load more power, some more aero, more driver engagement, and just to have a really good fun time for a pro and am combo.
And it's great, I think, to have the partnership here for you guys to be doing this on track as well. It's going to be fantastic.
It is, no, it's a real pleasure to be here under the SRO umbrella. It's fantastic. Obviously we support it heavily with GT3 and then GT4, but to be here in the heart of it with McLaren Trophy is super exciting for us.
Welcome along everyone to the Fanatec Arena here. We are focusing now on this esports event.
As the sun sets here at Paul Ricard, Luke's just about to get started with quali, so we're going to go and see how he's getting on. So we've got a little bit of time before quali. How long is it? 15 minutes? 15 minutes quali. How important is quali to a race?
Very.
Yeah?
Very. If you qualify further forward, you're out of the trap and catching the hand.
That's why prep at the moment is so super intense, right? We've only got a couple of minutes with you.
Yeah, it's super intense. It's just trying to get the pace, trying to get the quali, because I mean, if we don't get the quali, it makes the race a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
A lot more incidents to avoid, a lot more people to overtake.
Best of luck, mate. Let's go. Gary, as a former esports participant yourself, did you ever think it would get to this stage?
Yes. I think with sim racing, esports in particular, we've always had a little bit of a gap to close and sort of catch up to the broader spectrum of esports. But we're seeing now more and more of these huge events such as SRO Esports, and what that's bringing is huge manufacturers like Ferrari, we've got McLaren for ourselves, Mercedes, Lamborghini, and everybody wants a slice of the pie, like if you know. And for me, 3-4 years ago, that's not something I really saw. So I think now is a good time to be in the space for sure.
Okay, so qualifying has just finished. He's just finished up. He's down in P20, unfortunately. He's only 6/10 of a second off. Very much like Monza, we've been here before. And very much like Monza, there's a pretty treacherous turn number 1 and a lot of long straights. So we're certainly not out of this yet.
We're about to go racing here in Le Castellet at the Circuit Paul Ricard for the second ever Sim Pro Series, part of the SRO Esport family of events.
And now we've got 1 hour of Paul Ricard's got to do 1 pit stop as well. Let's see how we get on as they all come down into turn number 1.
Dennis Schoninger gets a great launch from the lead, one of the Lamborghinis all the way out on the apron.
This one's a difficult one. I'm expecting a couple of people to go wide.
Pfeffer to the inside, last of the late breakers, light contact between the 2 race leaders.
First to Trippi over each other.
Was Tanitsa gaining an advantage by the 2 Mercedes fighting each other out, and getting the switch back and into the lead, and now he's going to be followed by a Ferrari, and that's Jordan Sherritt up.
There we go, there's contact on Mercedes. We saw that at Monza. So the Lambo's out in front now.
The running order, Mohammed Alif moves at 1 from Danilo Amulo, so into 12th position, and Luke Whitehead drops a spot in the Veloce McLaren down into 19th, just behind Daniel Santoro.
Showing Lucas down in 22nd. I don't know if that's just because the Delta hasn't updated.
Jordan Sherritt has been handed a 10-second penalty for the contact with David Tunitsa. I think that's a right call from race control.
Luke shaking his head as well. Could be another one of those ones where Luke's got to really dig deep here. But he did it at Monza, so all hope is not lost.
Pit stops, the window is open. The window is 20 minutes long. It's only been open for 5.
Remember, folks at home, that drivers are mandated to make a pit stop and put at least 1 litre of fuel in the car. So we're going to see the order change.
So we've got 25 minutes left in this one. We're going for 35 minutes. As you would have seen, Luke had some damage. It's about 15 seconds, so he's slowing him down. He has chosen not to have that fixed in the pit stop. But people have been tripping over each other.
The light is rapidly fading at Paul Ricard.
It's one thing that goes across the board in motorsport. I'd say it a lot in WRC because it's about the bad days. It's not about the good days. How do you maximize a bad day? That's what wins you the championship, not necessarily the good days where you take the full maximum points, because you always in motorsport will have both.
So, very similar to Monza, top 15 get points. Currently it's P17, so fingers crossed we can get something out of this one.
You can smell the tension. You can feel it. It's everywhere, like any live sporting event, Ben, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we could definitely feel the tension before the start of the race. Once they're in their zone, once they're in their rigs, they are so calm.
So here we go for the final time. Accelerating to the line, David Tunitsa for the Automobili Lamborghini Esports team takes a dominant victory at Paul Ricard.
So as you can probably hear, the race is just finished. David Tunitsa in the Lamborghini has pretty much walked this one after there's been some incidents earlier on. Unfortunately for Luke, after his earlier issues, he was carrying damage. He decided not to get them sorted in the pit, so he did the best he can. You know how much this means to him.
Luke Whitehead having an inconspicuous day for McLaren Veloce down in 18th.
Unfortunate day today, man.